Hi. What are we doing here? Oh yeah. Um, I'm Kris Salvi,
I'm Gabrielle Rosson.
also known as Gabrielle Salvi.
Yeah.
Um, we're filmmakers, and we've been given the opportunity to answer a couple of questions here as filmmakers, as New England filmmakers, and I guess we're gonna go through that and answer these questions and interview each other, figure out what makes us tick.
Yeah. I definitely do make films that I would like to see, but I guess I kind of assume that my taste is pretty universal. So, I mean, for me as an artist, I've always been very selfless with it. I've always felt more, what is the word? I mean, I was an entertainer as a singer. I was a, a vocalist for all of my 20s, and starting in my teens I did original music where I was writing my own songs and singing them for people, and there is no greater feeling, just like writing and directing an original film, there's no greater feeling than your idea coming out and somebody receiving it well. But there was a whole portion of my life where I was paid to sing songs that I didn't write, and I learned the beauty of giving people what they want. And I always looked at it as a service. Like, I'm singing and dancing for you in my costume right now to make you happy. And so
Yeah.
I've taken that into my filmmaking. I do want the audience to like it. I want to make them happy. I want to make them feel something. So it's not really about like massive scales, because as an independent filmmaker, I don't anticipate that I'm going to have, millions of eyes on my work. I just hope that the eyes that do get to see my work like it, uh,
Yeah.
and I like it too. So
I think everybody who's seen your work out there, who knows you and knows your work, I think appreciates it. I do. I appreciate it.
well, thank you. I appreciate your work too.
If anything, the pandemic didn't hinder me. It made me probably more creative
Mm.
because when you get all the I don't know what the right word is, all the luxuries, I guess, of filming anytime you want, making a movie, going out and, gathering, actors and your friends to go make a film. When you get that taken away from you, you have to go back to basics. You have to go back to what you learned in college, making these short little 5 minute, 4 minute films with what you just have around you,
Mhm.
and that's, I think, what we did with Kill Me in the Moonlight. We had a dump, we had a skeleton, and we had each other. And that's really all. And we had an abandoned mansion, and and we had a shit ton of prop guns. So, what make a story from that?
Mhm.
And I think I think that when, you know, lockdown started to get lifted and more people started to go out and film, you could see that, like, yeah, this is possible. You can go out and you can do this. You have to do it in safety. You have to be a lot more cautious than you were before. And I think because of that, I think that also kind of differs from the stories that you would tell.
Mm.
Like when if COVID's not around, what story can I tell under COVID?
Mm.
Not necessarily about COVID, but what stories can I tell due to, the restrictions that we have? Can't get more than, 6 feet close to you, or, can't, no indoors, no, interiors, which brings me to Runaway Night, a noir that I made in the summertime, under heavy restriction in terms of filming. Um, that was a movie that there are no interior scenes. Everything is outside. you know, there's only really one interior, and that's the car that actor Anthony Gaudette drives around in.
Mhm.
So that's one film that I felt like it was now the right time to make it.